Righteous Framer here, bringing you your dose of truth for the day. And that is this. Do you want for it to be better, or would you rather better? Point blank period, better. I cannot say for sure that you deserve the best, but I think you might deserve better. There's a difference between having a better version of this and better. Do you want a better version of your church, your job, your relationship, your friendship, your ministry, your business? And do you just want a better ministry, church, job, relationship, friendship, business, partnership? Do you just want for it to be better, or do you want better? There's a big difference, because there are some things that just cannot get better. There are some things you all are partaking in that will never, under any circumstance, be better. And that's because the person themselves does not want better. You cannot want better for someone than they want for themselves. You can pray all you want, but God never forces his will on anyone. He lets you do what you want to do. People have the right to pick their own hell, pain, prison, death, whatever. You don't get to decide how better somebody gets. People do what they want to do. And when they decide to do what they want to do, whether it's what you want or not, you have a decision to make. Do I stay and badger them and beg them and harass them and try to control them? And do I just walk away, wash my hands of the situation, and go on to better? How I know God won't change them for you is because God won't change you for them. There's somebody out there that wants a better version of you. Somebody wants a smaller version of you. Somebody wants a smarter version of you. Somebody wants a holier version of you. Somebody wants a better dressed version of you. Somebody wants a richer version of you. But it won't happen unless you want it to happen. Well, the same thing goes for them. You may want them to be all of these things and above, but they will only be who they decide to be, because change is hard work. But because God knows that you really, really want this thing or this person to change, this is what God will do. He will take as much time as is needed to open your eyes so that you can realize this is not going to change. He will sometimes make it so unbearable, so intolerable, that you have no choice but to walk away. One day you're going to wake up beside this person and you're going to be like, I don't deserve this. I deserve better than this. One day you're going to clock in at that job. Your boss is going to say something to you that you really cannot stand anymore. You're going to say, you know what, I'm going to work on my resume today and I'm going to apply for other jobs. One day you're going to come to your church, to a church meeting, or to a Sunday service, and your pastor's going to say something so absurd. He's going to ask for something so crazy that you're going to run out of there and never come back. God puts these pressures on us that makes us want to leave. He makes us realize that this is not what we want anymore. There is so much better out there. Better is everywhere. There's always better jobs. There's always better ministries. There are always better friends. There are always better boyfriends. Always, always, always. Because there are people out there who will always decide to get better. But if you happen to link up with somebody who doesn't want better, you can always leave. I never speak on marriages. But when it comes to dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, stuff like that, you can leave at any time. You don't ever have to stay somewhere longer than you want to stay. One of the kindest things that God has done for me was not taking something that I thought I wanted to get better, but by letting me stay in it day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And then sometimes I would wake up and I would say, why am I here? I deserve better. And you don't get to better because you're just intellectually smarter than that. You get to better when God is gracious enough to open your eyes and you'll be like, what? Why am I here? Or you'll have a friend that tells you, girl, I've been meaning to tell you this for a long time. He's not good enough for you. You kind of knew it, you kind of sensed it, but you didn't have enough self-esteem in yourself to know that you deserve better. Until God puts somebody in your path, or God opens your mind up and you're like, I deserve better. You don't walk away from bad to better because you're smart enough to do it. I know women with PhDs being played by men with GEDs. It's not an intellectual thing. It's a self-esteem thing. It's a self-worth thing. When you know what you deserve, you naturally go on to better. You know how we are sometimes, ladies. We go to a restroom, at a gas station, and we look in that bathroom stall and we say, no, baby, I'm too good for this. I'll hold it. I deserve better than this. You go to some job interviews. After the great interview, they'll start talking about what you're willing to accept for pay. And when they tell you that a dollar amount, that salary, and you're like, nah, no thank you. when you have self-esteem and know your worth, you can walk away from some things. So guys, in closing, do you want it to get better, or do you want better? There's a difference. You decide. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share. Bye.